Alright, hey guys. Welcome back to the Dusty Shop. I've been watching a lot of the guys online having the moxon vise. And I want one. But I didn't want to just have that 2.5 inch, vise throw. But I don't have a bench right now with all the dog holes in it and the tail vise, which I want, but I just don't have that. So what I'm going to do is make a vise similar to how the moxon operates. I'm using these pipe clamps. You get about 2 inch, 2.5 inch vise throw, which is plenty of throw. But because we do like cabinet doors and stuff, I want to have, I'll put the dogs in here and then have this pipes mounted to this piece of MDF. I'm going to cut a big hole in it to lighten it up, but have the pipes mounted good, and then be able to just move this back jaw back and forth wherever I need it, and I can use it as like a tail vise with the dogs to hold things, or we can drag it out across the bench and use it as a regular moxon vise and put long boards down through the side of the bench and clamp it up and do your dovetailing or whatever kind of edge detail you're going to do on that board. So it'll work in that fashion, and it'll work as a hold fast or whatever to do my doors and different things. Or you can, So that's the concept sitting here right now. I'm going to double up. I'm going to double up these boards. This one and the front one. I'll double it up. So I'll have a good 1.5 inches, so it'll be more surface area for my stock to sit on when I put the dogs in there. We might, we might treat this, might put some walnut or something on top if we want to make it look really cool. But that's the concept. So I'm drawing out I'm drawing this out. We're going to try to cut a lot of this, as much of this MDF away as I can. Alright, that's kind of the gist of it. We got it sized up, cut out, whatever. We'll sand all this up, clean it up, probably router a little groove around there just to pretty it up some. And clamp on there. You can pull those over the bench, clamp it, put screws in it, left these little wings on the back. I can put a screw down in there so it's good and solid. Then the back jaw will move, the front jaws will clamp up. We're going to we want to double up the thickness of each one of the jaws. So we'll just glue another board to it. Pretty basic. Get all the paint off these. These pipe clamps have been used for glue ups. So we're going to just clean these up, and then I'll put paste wax on just to. Well, we got a lot of the other parts taken care of, and I can't wait for this until tomorrow to dry. So we're just going to put some 2-inch bullets in it and unclamp it and work it. Alright, so we've got the base cut out. I just took the sander and just rounded off the edges a little bit, cleaned it up so it wasn't so rough. We made these. We're going to mount the pipes to the back with just a little block. We'll mount that to the base. Put a little pipe clamp bracket on the back. Now the fronts, move these. We took this piece of oak, we just put that little channel in the back so the feet can lock in there. And now that'll sit on there. This oak block gets mounted to the base, screw underneath. We've got holes drilled in the pipe clamp. So when that goes on this bracket, just run a screw in there to secure it to that. That gets secured to the base by screws from underneath. Put the rear bracket on. Then everything will be floating over top of my base. When I put the 2 jaws in, then we'll be able to slide the jaws. This base can get mounted to any surface, screwed down, clamped down, however you want to do it. And you'll have your 2.5-inch throw. We'll have the dogs mounted in both sides. Probably not permanently, we'll be able to pop them in and out. And then go to work. I'll just probably spray some clear. We've got some cab acrylic in the gun from the last cabinet job we did. So we'll just shoot everything with some clear. The jaws are glued up. I'm going to unglue those here in a little bit and trim them up, bring them to size. Re-drill a couple of holes because we doubled up the thickness of the jaws. Throw it together and see if we can spend the rest of our Sunday doing something else. Alright, let's see here. A dry fit. Now, obviously I can see that's going to be alright. Have to get everything fastened. Well, that slides not so bad after putting the paste wax on, does it? And everything's not even secured yet, so that's going to work out fine. Okay. Be alright. Well, that's basically it. I gotta put some dog holes and make a few dogs for it. But it's clamped up to the bench nice. You can adjust it. You can put your long stock through. This can be drugged past the bench, so you're not really limited. All this is clear, so you're not limited to how much you can push through it. Yeah. When I put the dogs in there, I'll be able to put a door on there in between the dogs and tighten it up.